Alright, so the Necromancer character for Diablo 3 has been revealed at this year's BlizzCon, actually just like 5 hours ago. And I have to say, a lot of people are pretty mad about this, since it's the 20th anniversary of the Diablo series, and it's been 2 years since we got really anything for Diablo 3, and many people thought that this game was in maintenance mode already, and we heard that there was actually gonna be something this year. We're all pretty overjoyed, and then we learned that it's just gonna be a class that is going to be added in a patch, so it's not even going to be like an expansion pack or anything like the Reaper of Souls one. It's just going to be a class added to the game with some additional remastered levels from Diablo 1. And I have to say, a lot of people are mad about this, but me personally, I'm just happy we got anything, because I honestly thought we were gonna get like maybe the remastered levels and that's it. Like maybe some sort of shitty event for a week, and then it's just gonna be not even a thought on Blizzard's mind, because honestly it seems like they don't really care that much about Diablo anymore, and it's kind of fair. It doesn't make them as much money as their other IPs, so it's just fair that they don't mind as much. But I have to say that I'm actually pretty surprised positively, unlike most people. Sure, it's not that great, and hopefully it will not cost like $40 or €40. Because if they do, then because if just one character and a few levels cost the same amount of money as an entire new game, that's gonna be really just bullshitty, I suppose. But honestly, I think that this won't like rejuvenate the lifespan of the entire game. It'll just sort of prolong it, maybe until we get Diablo 4, maybe until we get like a remaster of Diablo 2, or maybe until we get a new expansion, because obviously Necromancer was a character from Diablo 2, so maybe they will try to add all the characters from Diablo 2. That'd be great. So we have like the Amazon, then we also have Druid left, so there's a lot of there's a lot of classes that they still have yet to add. Maybe we will get a new character each year. That'll be great. But honestly, I think this is like the last hurrah for Diablo 3, maybe until Diablo 4. But obviously, we still have plenty of years of Diablo 3 to look forward to, I think, because it's been, I don't know how long it was between the release of Diablo 1 and 2, I think only like 5 years. But between the release of Diablo 2 and 3, it was like 10. So if we take into account that, then we still have plenty of time to wait. But honestly, the character actually looks really, really cool. And it's sort of very similar to how Xul was in, or the Necromancer class obviously was in Diablo 2. He does summon skeletons. He does have the bone spear. He does have the exploding corpses. He's a little bit different. He's more bombastic, I would say. Much fitting much more into the Diablo 3 style. Many people thought that we won't get a character like this, because we already have the Witch Doctor. Because he summons stuff and he's like the summoner. But hopefully it'll play much differently. It seems like a mix between the mage and the Witch Doctor, so that's pretty good. It doesn't look like they actually brought in Xul, which is disappointing. They did actually state that it's not Xul from the Heroes of the Storm series, or obviously Diablo 2. And that's kind of sad. I was hoping that we would get to play as him and some sort of like a female counterpart. But I suppose they do want to keep it within the Nephilim lore, because if obviously Xul came in, and all the Nephilim dialogues would have to be changed and stuff like that. So can't wait to play as the class. There's still a couple of months ahead of us. They don't actually say when he's coming out, just sometime in 2017, so hopefully it's not gonna take him like a year, because it doesn't seem like just releasing a single class would take them that long, though they did state that they're gonna be releasing a whole bunch of legendaries, a whole bunch of unique items and everything for him. So yeah, maybe next season, hopefully. But you know, more likely they're just working on all the levels and trying to balance him out and stuff like that. So honestly, I have to say that I'm actually pleasantly surprised. As someone that isn't like the top-notch Diablo 3 player, but as someone that hasn't actually started to play the game yesterday, I'm like Paragon 160, I think. So I'm not like the most seasoned veteran, but you know, it's not the lowest level, no lowest level either. So I have to say I'm kind of looking forward to it. Actually, I'm pleasantly surprised, unlike most of the community. Hopefully, it's not too expensive. If it's like €10 or $10, then I have to say that that's just perfect. I was hoping maybe for something more, but honestly, I expected less. So it's kind of a nice medium for me, I suppose. So thank you guys for watching, and see you next time.